Today let us see in this series of videos demonstrating how to work with HMA Bollinger Bands manual day trading system. This is part 6. I want to go back to the basics. The very basics of the system. The rules of the system that I wish to discuss in this video. The first rule is the rules pertaining to entry and exit. Let us take NT7. I am comfortable with that. The entry rule is price should close price bar high and low should close below, above HMA or Hull moving average and Bollinger Bands. The second rule is RSI should be below, above 50. The third rule, MACD histogram should be below, above zero line. This last rule can be kept as an option. It's not mandatory. I have not written about this in my blogs, in my posts, in my articles. This is the first time I am introducing this in order to reduce excessive restrictions or rules and make things easier or better. Now let us go back and explore one by one. The price bar. The price bar is nothing but the whole bar. Now for our understanding, I have removed Heikin-Ashi or Asahi, whatever the way it is pronounced, from this particular chart. This is basically Euro Bund FGBL futures, 456 seconds, approximately 7 minutes. I would recommend one chart to be a plain chart, a normal bar chart or a candle chart, whichever you prefer. The other chart can be with Heikin-Ashi. It's entirely your choice. I am keeping Heikin-Ashi only for one specific reason, that I want my chart to be clean and neat without any noise. I'm sure you can see what I'm trying to say. I'm not using Heikin-Ashi or Shahi, the purpose for which it is meant, or it is built, it was developed. None of the indicators I use for that matter. I use the way I want it to be used for my purpose. Now let us go back. The bar, when I say, should close below, above HMA, that is Hull Moving Average, and Bollinger Bands, I mean the high and low of the bar. When high and low of the bar is completely out of the boundaries of HMA and Bollinger Bands, that is when our entry strategy starts. The below and above, what I mean to say here, for short below, for long above. You can see here clearly this part. Below, above. MACD is optional. I am again reiterating this point. If you are comfortable, use it, otherwise leave it. But MACD, one of the most powerful indicators, is useful. I am using it for entirely a different purpose, which I will explain in due course. RSI, it is better to have one extra secondary rule in order to ensure or avoid any mishaps, especially when we are into scalping or day trading. It's a very straightforward method, system. I always recommend anyone who approaches me to know more about the system. One important thing, that is, try to be less mechanical when you are trading. Not only with this system, be it with any system, try to be less mechanical. It will help you a lot. It helps me. It has been helping me for years. I have become bankrupt not once, but more than once. But I am still in the market because I have been following the rules, my own rules, very strictly, which always have been helping me to come back. The bankruptcy factor is not due to the market or due to the systems, due to some external reasons, extraneous reasons, cannot be explained here. It is relevant and immaterial to the context. So better be less mechanical. Don't expect the system to tell you what to do. Do what you want to do. The entry strategy is very simple, and the exit strategy, the last one, is either you have a fixed target, or when the trend ends, you can close your position, about which we will discuss in our next video. That's it for now. Healthy and wealthy trading.